Hi everyone, as always, welcome to the science class today. For all the people who couldn't come on time to the science class, here is the summary. Recuerden, para todos los que no se pudieron conectar a tiempo, les dejo por aquí el resumen de la clase de science. Remember, today is Wednesday, and as your classmates told me in class, it is sunny, as the picture over here. And remember that today, if you wanted, you could wear your kitchen hat or your chef hat and also your apron, because today we are going to continue practicing some measuring tools. Before, we were practicing some measuring tools. For example, I'm going to show you some measuring tools that we previously studied. They are the tape measure. Remember the tape measure? We have another tape measure here. It is called in the same way, tape measure, but it is a little bit different than the previous one. Ruler is another tape measure. Thermometer, it is the one that we use to measure temperature. And I'm going to show you another one, this one. The scale, this is a bathroom scale. If you want to know your weight, you step on it and then it is going to show you your weight. I'm going to show you some pictures and then you are going to tell over there at home what instrument or what measuring tool are you gonna use to measure. For example, if I want to know the size of my hand, what am I going to use to measure? Can I use a thermometer? Yes or no? Or can I use a ruler? Yes, a ruler. You can use a ruler to measure your hand. You use a ruler to measure your hand. Later on, you will see in math that you can measure using inches or centimeters. You will learn that later on in math. If I want to measure, for example, if I want to measure a horse, like this one in the picture. If I want to measure this horse in the picture, I can use a ruler. But if I want to measure a real horse, a big one, I am not going to use a ruler. What do you think are we gonna use? Think about it and tell your parents at home. If I want to measure the picture of a fish, of course, I can use a ruler. But if I want to measure a whale, for example, a real whale, a big one, the ones that are in the ocean, can I use a ruler to measure a real whale? Yes or no? Think about it and then you let me know. If I want to measure a torch, a real torch, what am I going to use? A ruler or a tape measure? You say at home, what tool are we going to use to measure, okay? Today, we are going to learn some new tools. I'm going to show you those tools that we are going to learn the names. This is a scale, like this one that I showed you previously, this one, but there is a difference. This is a bathroom scale and this is a kitchen scale. If I want to measure things that I am going to prepare, that I am going to cook, I am going to place them here and it is going to indicate, look, and you see it is moving. It is going to indicate the amount of it. You can measure in ounces, okay? So this is a kitchen scale. There are some other measuring tools like this one. This is a cup, but this cup is used to measure liquids. For example, milk, water, orange juice. You can measure with the cup. Repeat over there, cup. Measuring cup. I have some other tools over here. As you can see, this is also called a cup, like this one. This is a cup, but this cup is used to measure dry ingredients, which is different. This is to measure liquids, and this one is used to measure dry ingredients like flour, rice, okay, this one. And there are some others that I have here. They are called tablespoon or teaspoons. Tablespoon, do you see? I have 3 of them, and they are of different sizes. The light blue is one tablespoon. For example, I can use to measure sugar. The orange one is half tablespoon or half teaspoon, media. And the pink one, and they have, you know, the size over here. This is 1/4. You see, it is a smaller amount, okay, of everything, anything that I want to measure. I told you today that at the end of the class, I told your classmates we were going to do something nice, because as we were studying kitchen or instruments that we use in the kitchen, I mean measuring instrument or measuring tools that we use in the kitchen, guess we are going to use in one, and you are going to use one of those tools to measure cereal. I know that at home maybe you have a different cereal. Do you like cereal? I hope you like cereal, okay? So at home, I want you to use a bowl, like this one, a bowl, and you are going to use a cup at home. If you don't have a cup, you can use one regular cup that you have in your house. Si no tienen una taza de medir, you can use a cup, like a coffee, like the ones that you use to drink coffee, or your mom used to drink coffee, and you are going to measure 1 cup of cereal del que usted tenga en casa, and you are going to put it in the bowl. You are going to add sugar if necessary, if you like it. Solamente le vamos a agregar azúcar si no tiene azúcar, and if you like with sugar, if not, we are not going to add, and not too much sugar. Maybe you can add half tablespoon or half teaspoon of sugar. And milk, you are going to add half cup of milk, half cup, media taza, half cup of milk. And I hope that you enjoy your bowl of cereal. I hope to see you next time in class. Bye-bye.